So this beautiful herb that I have here, we call it the pignut or the bush tea, or sometimes you can call it the wild spikenard, and other people call it the chantry. This herb has many health benefits to human body, and apart from that, again, we use it in our teas to sweeten our tea, just as we use the leaves of holy basil to sweeten our tea. We normally use the leaves of pignut to sweeten our tea, and most like in the same class, but it's more of oregano. Now let's focus on the health benefits of this plant. One, it is used to cure cerebral malaria. What you do, you are going to take these leaves, you pluck the leaves, and then you squeeze the fresh juice out of these leaves, a teaspoon, and then you give to the person who is affected with cerebral malaria to drink this juice. After that, you are going to pluck the stem. Here we need the stem together with the leaves, and then you boil. You will help this person suffering from cerebral malaria to steam her or himself. What you are going to do, you are going to be there to support the person, because when you are suffering from cerebral malaria, most of the time you are always unstable mentally. You are going to repeat this for 3 days, in the morning and in the evening for 3 days, and this person is going to be completely cured from cerebral malaria. Apart from that, again, it's also used to cure the normal malaria that we have. You just take the juice from the leaves and you drink it 3 times a day. But now when you are curing malaria, normal malaria, you don't steam yourself. But if it's for cerebral malaria, you are going to steam yourself. Apart from that, again, the juice from these leaves is normally used to cure gastric ulcers. What you do, you can squeeze out the fresh juice, and if you don't want to squeeze out the fresh juice, what you are going to do, you are just going to boil these leaves. And remember, when you are boiling it, you do not boil directly. You are going to take the leaves and then you pound them. After pounding the leaves, you are going to add it in hot water. You take 2 spoonfuls of your pounded leaves and you add in a 1/4 cup of water, and then you mix and you strain it out, and you drink your juice to cure you from gastric ulcers. And again, we normally take the entire leaves and stems, we can pound it. After pounding it, we are going to apply it on bruises, cuts, and other skin infections. So when somebody around you is suffering from skin diseases, or they're suffering from, or you are bruised yourself, maybe from a nature walk, or maybe near a fence, or you are just having these skin diseases that cannot be healed, or you have cut yourself, you just take the entire stem and the leaves, you pound together and you apply externally. And again, the tea from this plant, the entire plant, you just uproot the entire plant, the whole of it. Let me see if I can uproot here one. The stems. So what I've done here, I've uprooted the entire plant. We boil together with the roots. And when you boil together with the roots and you drink, it is normally used as a blood tonic. And again, apart from that, again, it is used to cure candidiasis. So if one around you is suffering from candidiasis, you just have to boil the entire plant, the stem, the leaves together with the roots. Apart from that, again, we normally take the fresh pound of leaves and we apply it on snake bites. There is a video I made about lion's ear. You'll just find it there. This weed called the lion's ear, we normally use it to neutralize snake bites. Let's say you have been bitten by a snake, you just take the juice from the roots of the lion's ear and you apply it on the affected area. So once you apply that juice to neutralize the snake bite, you are going to take the leaves from pignut and then you pound them and you apply this paste on the snake, on that wound that the snake has bitten you, to quicken the healing after it has been neutralized by the juice from the lion tree. Apart from that, again, the whole plant is normally boiled and used to cure boils. You'll take if you are suffering from boils, you'll find some people, they have these boils all over their body. The doctors are not able to cure them. So what you do, just apply the entire plant of pignut, you boil it to make your tea, and then you drink it. As you are drinking this tea to cure the boils, you are also going to take the pound of fresh leaves and stem, and then you apply it externally to quicken the healing of the boils. Because what the tea will be doing, the tea will be cleansing your blood. Remember, this tea is normally used as a blood tonic. So as it is cleansing your blood, make sure that you also you are applying it externally to quicken this healing of the boils. Apart from it, again, when a woman is in labor, you know, most women, they have this prolonged labor pains. So when a woman is in labor and it is normally painful, by the way, what you do, you are going to take this plant and then you are going to take the leaves of this plant, you extract the juice or you make tea. And I told you, when you are making tea, you just pound your leaves and then you add in hot water. Now that tea is going to be given to this woman who is in labor to drink it. Once she drinks the tea from these leaves, it is going to reduce that labor period and it's going to reduce the labor pain. So let's say, for example, you can find that some women go to labor, they experience this labor pain for even 2 to 3 days. So when you're taking this tea, this period can be reduced to a day or even hours. And again, the pain is going to be removed to decrease at a very notable rate. Apart from that, again, we normally use these leaves, the extract from the leaves, to cure fever, cold or flu. And again, it is also used to cure diarrhea. And if you're suffering from dysentery or you're having general body weakness, we normally advise that you take the tea from this pignut and then you consume it to cure you from general body weakness, diarrhea, and also dysentery. And normally, remember, we just use the extract from the leaves. That is what we use. Or you can boil it, or you can use it in powder form. So if you desire to have the powder of this pignut, because this is a very good herb that you must be having in your house, and the best thing about it, that when you have dried that powder, you can store it in your house for 5 years. It is not like those chemicals you are going to buy and they're giving you an expiry date. You can store this powder in your house for 5 years. So if you need the powder of this pignut, just comment in the comment section box and we are going to reach to you.